Valley Flyer.
Hey, what's up all you Valley Maniacs? Valley Flying here. I am back. Welcome to the channel, and we had an in-game email in our inbox regarding this Nick Fury event. So we got some information on the dates. We got some information on the recommendations for where you should build them. We got a few other things, and I will be talking about those in this video. I also made a calculator to see how close you will be to getting your minions all the way up there before this event ends. So I'll be talking about that as well. We also had the latest blitz tracking numbers for this rocket and vision blitzes. So I'll be talking about that and kind of what that means, how these numbers are trending. Before I get to that though, I do want to talk about some merch. So TeePublic, and there is a link in the description down below. You could check this out. You could change the colors, make it whatever colors you want, see what it looks like a preview. Oh, that looks kind of cool, that orange one, right? Kind of like it reminds me of Scooby-Doo for some reason. I don't know. We got other shirts. You could do different color combinations, phones, phone cases, sorry, mugs, pillows, notebooks, whatever. So check that out. Also want to remind you guys that I'm playing on BlueStack. So if you want to support the channel, click on the download button down below in the description and install that on your PC, and the channel gets some credit. All right, so let's get to these Blitz results. Rocket cutoff for 1500 was right about 8.3, a little less than Vision, which 1.8, sorry. And then 1.8 also for Vision. So I was expecting it to go up a little bit. Went down slightly. The top end numbers went up, so went up from 8 to 8.7. The rank 15 went from 4.9 to 5.3, and the cutoff for top 100 went from 3.2 to 3.5. So a little bit higher on the top end, but these other numbers stayed around the same. So the cutoff for 1 to 10% was 357, went down to 352. So pretty much the same thing, and then pretty much the same for the 25%, which is 376 and 385. So this is looking like this is the new standard for these hard to obtain characters, these more desirable characters. We will see though, at least in the near term, this is what we'll see until we start seeing people's teams start creeping up in power. Participation was a little up from the Hawkeye and Gamora events, not as high as the Thor Blitz as far as the participants. Is the highest that we've had so far with this 2-hour blitz, but still not even close to this old character blitz. High watermark was this Cable blitz on May 28th, and that was when you combine the beta, the launch and the beta shards, that was almost 375,000. So we are still very far away from that, but the numbers seem to be going up slightly because of these last two blitzes. So what do you think that means in the future, guys? Do you think that this game has kind of reached a plateau, or you think it's slightly going up? I'm hoping it'll go up because I like this game. I like making content about this game. But we will see. All right, so in-game email. Let's check out this Nick Fury email. Main thing here that I wanted to point out was this recommended gear. Now, you don't need to have your guys level 60 tier 9 with level 5 abilities, but I think that this stage will be pretty hard, and if you want to pass it, not just have the characters enabled to enter it, but enabled to pass it, I suggest getting your characters as close to this as possible. It ends on September 1st, so we'll be calculating that little bit, but in the email it says that you're getting some daily minion shards, so probably similar to the Iron Man and Star-Lord event where they give away some shards. I'm assuming about 5 per character, but I'm not sure. We will see what they actually hand out. Character offers, obviously this is an event designed to have Fox Next make money, so they'll be selling some shards and stuff, and if you're pretty close and if you don't mind spending money, this might be a way to get your characters up to that requirement so you could enter this Nick Fury event. And there is an orb as well. Just make sure that if you are spending money that you are able to build them up, because it looks like the stage will be pretty difficult. So don't go in disappointed. Know that you need to put some resources into building that. So it really makes you question whether it's worth it or not. All right, so let's go in and take a look at the calculator. Then I'll come back and see. I'll show you guys how far away I am. All right, so this is not the right one. That is the orb. All right, here is the calculator for the event. Now, I did the same thing that I did before. This is how many days are left until the end of the event, not till the start. So this is the date that you're shooting for, 19 days. You could obviously switch this. You could up this if we get some double drop days. You could lower this if it's getting closer to the event and you just want to see how far you are away. Now, each node, you're averaging about 3 shards per day. I know some people are going to get a lot better than that. Some people are going to get a lot worse than that. But with a 30% drop rate, you're getting about 3 per node. Now, Kree Noble, Kree Reaper, and Kree Cyborg all have 2 nodes. So on average, you should be getting about 6 shards of those characters per day. 19 days left. That's about 114 shards that you can be getting from these guys, assuming that you get a normal drop rate. Of course, you could get a lot more or a lot less depending on your RNG. Cree Oracle, he is available in the raid store. I did not calculate that at all because you could get him a bunch or you could get none of the shards. So the only thing I'm really calculating in this calculator is that one node on Nexus 5-6 for him. That's about 3 shards per day. And with 19 days left, that's about 57 shards that you get of Cree Oracle with no refreshes. Cree Royal Guard, not farmable at all in any of the traditional nodes, but is in the Blitz store. And you could get about, if you buy them 2 times per day, that's about 10 shards per day. You do that for 19 days, that's about 190 shards. Of course, this will vary depending on your results in Blitz. Since they switched it, I didn't even go back to see if it's possible for 10 shards a day, but you know, you probably could get this amount per day if you do pretty well in Blitz, leaving you 190. So this is probably the most farmable without spending any cores. All right, so 114, 114, 114, and 57. Let's go check out my roster and see how far away I am with the Kree. All right, so the first one, the most one I have right now is Kree Reaper. That's about 106 shards away. Kree Reaper is 114. So if I farm both of the Kree Reaper nodes per day, I should have her ready by the end of the event. Kree Cyborg and Kree Noble are pretty much in the same situation for me. I need that full 130 plus a little extra to get them to the 4 stars. So we're looking at about 136 here and 130 or 134 here and 136 here. I'm gonna be a little short unless I either get one of those offers or start to refresh. Now there is a lot of energy that you need, not just for the refreshes, cores that you need, not just for the refreshes. You also need it for energy, because this Kree Noble stage needs about 200 if you're doing both the nodes. The Kree Cyborg stage 180, Kree Reaper 180, and Kree Oracle you need 100 per day if you want to farm that Nexus 5-6. So there's a lot of energy that you need, and then if you need more shards, these are the refreshes. So it could cost you a bunch of cores. So use this chart to see if it is even worth it for you, and then keep in mind that you do want to build these guys up to a certain level, because based on what I've seen in that email, I think it will be pretty tough to get. And then the last one on my roster, Cree Oracle, I need about what is that, 45 shards or so of Cree Oracle, and if I farm that Nexus 5-6 once a day, that's 56, plus if I get lucky in this raid store, not a lot. So that is the one that I'm least worried about. Kree Cyborg and Kree Reaper are the 2 ones that I really want to farm. No, Kree Noble and Kree Cyborg for me, sorry. That's what I really want to farm. So use this calculator, check it out. I'm going to put this link on Discord, so check out the link to Discord, join that, and I'll put the link to this there. You could check out this and use this. You could change up these numbers if it starts to get a little closer to the event, and you could also up this if you want to account for any double drop days. But that is it, guys. That is all I have for you in this video. Check out the calculator. Let me know if you're going to start to work on these Kree for this event, or if you're just going to hold off for the next time Nick Fury comes along. I assume he will be back. I'm a collectionist though, and I'm kind of close. So I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. Hopefully we will get some generous offers from Fox next, but we will see. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on that like button, and I will see you guys next time. We have a live stream tonight, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, so back to the normal time. And I got one question for you guys. What you gonna do, brothers, when Valley Flying and all the Valley Maniacs come down on you, dude? Valley Flying, out.